Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Unavowed. So we solved our first case in the last episode. So basically what happened in that abandoned building where those homeless people used to stay was that we, or Jasmine, or rather the demon who possessed Jasmine at the time, was teaching those homeless people how to basically heal themselves with blood sacrifices and stuff. But the moment we, or the demon, left that place, the ritual didn't work anymore and shit went down and one of them, Wendy, accidentally murdered one of them when she tried to do the blood ritual herself. And Jordan, whom we put in charge before we left, turned into a fire elemental and accidentally burned down this homeless shelter where he stayed and where he cast a spell foolishly. So yeah, that's basically what happened in the last episode, but hey, the case is closed and, well, let's find out if we are going to get our second mission straight away. So without further ado, let's continue with the rest of the game here. Now, I'm just wondering if there's anything new here. At least nothing catches my eyes, so everything looks the same to me. Now, let's just leave. Maybe talk to Eli and Mandala some more.
Good. You are awake. I was hoping to talk to you.
Oh. Uh-oh. Is it about our mission last night?
Yes. And no.
Okay.
You have completed your first field mission. You must have thoughts. I am curious as to what they are. What are you feeling at the moment?
Well, I'm not sure. Let's see what options I have here. Why do you want to know? I'm eager to get back out there. Well, that's how I feel personally. I'm still a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. Well, a little bit that too. You do important work, I can see that now. I just want things to go back to the way they were. I, or she rather, is still overwhelmed.
It would be foolish not to be. You have encountered many changes very quickly. For some of us, the Unavowed is a calling. For others, a duty. But for you, I have seen you in action. I have seen you react under pressure. You were clearly meant for this life.
Okay, I take that as a compliment. So all those late night rehearsals were for nothing? Sorry, what? So all those late night rehearsals were for nothing. Oh yeah, she was talking about her acting career. You really think so? I think you might be right. I like this option the best.
You misunderstand me. Your old life, your life on the stage, prepared you for this.
Oh.
It made your mind flexible, open to new ideas, and new ways of thinking. In this day and age, that is more important than ever.
I see. Thank you, I'll do my best. So you are saying the Unavowed is old-fashioned? Don't pretend you understand me. You barely know me. Well, let's not be whiny like that. So you're saying the Unavowed is old-fashioned?
We are an ancient institution. We need new energy, new minds, new hearts. The Unavowed has been without that for a very long time. At any rate, I detect no falsehood within you. You spoke the truth to me. Thank you. I will return to my training now.
Well, okay, I think that's enough talking for now. Vicious looking weapons decorate the wall. Can I pick some of them?
Please do not disturb those. It took centuries to arrange them just the way I like them.
Centuries? Well, damn. Okay, if you say so. Sharp little knives dot the surface of this target. More weapons, but I'm sure that we are not supposed to touch those either. Well, let's see how Eli is doing. The heck is that? Looks like a portal with some scribbles in it. I like how there's fire extinguishers like everywhere, you know, just in case.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I was just reading some old text with Fireside.
Fireside? I don't know what that is. Right, Fireside, of course. You are reading through a fire?
Something like that. It's a fire magic trick. Lets me read any book that was consumed by flame.
Oh.
It's a bit of a strain on the eyes, but beggars can't be choosers.
Okay, so you can basically read any book that was ever burned. That's an interesting ability. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I agree. So, can I try reading it? That's kind of cool.
Being a mage has its moments. I won't deny it. Although I can't say the same about this book. It's an old Sumerian text about death magic.
Oh,
really
dang.
long, really boring. But I used to read books about S-Corp tax code for fun back when I was an accountant. I can handle boring. Ah well. See you at the meeting.
Okay. Well, let's see. Can we ask anything else?
Fire away.
Fire away. There's gonna be so many fire puns from this guy, isn't there? I'm curious about yourself. You mentioned something about being an accountant. Yeah.
That's right. Back in my mundane days. Back before my powers kicked in. I worked at the firm Weisel, Meltzer, and Sherman. There used to be a Beckett somewhere in the middle of that, but, well, you know.
Okay. So you were really an accountant.
Yep, I was damn good at it too. I made partner in 5 years. Worked at the firm for another 20. You had to know things to be an accountant back then. No computers to do half your job for you. And to make partner, you had to crunch numbers in your sleep. Me? I ate them for breakfast.
Okay. You make being an accountant sound so exciting.
Well, it was. For me anyway. Lining up numbers in my head, making them dance, and do what I wanted.
Okay.
My boss used to say it was like magic. Turns out the old man was being literal. Who knew?
Being an accountant is like doing magic.
Yeah, throwing a fireball or preparing your tax return. Tomato, tomato. It's all just numbers, and I'm really good at equations and numbers. Always have been.
It really sounds like he really enjoyed being an accountant. He almost makes it sound like fun. Well, any thoughts on our last mission? Maybe I ask about these later.
Jordan didn't die quietly.
I can
but
imagine.
He died with dignity. When he finally went, he thanked me. I know we did the right thing. Nobody deserves an eternity of that. That makes the nightmares bearable, at least.
Okay. Well, let's maybe... Or should I ask them now? Ah, fuck it. Could I ask you about some of the pictures on your walls?
Sure, I guess.
Well, he doesn't sound very enthusiastic now. Those two little girls, are they yours? That picture of you at the desk must be from his accountant days.
Yep, that's me. Hard at work. I can even remember the account I was working on. This dress manufacturer in Midtown. Booming business, lots of numbers, tons of paperwork. Took me months to sort through it all. I loved every minute of it.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. And the wedding picture?
Well, I can't deny that's me. Almost 70 years ago that was taken.
70 years ago.
Not talk about this yet?
Well, okay. Well, okay, you know what, sure. Let's just talk about this some other time.
Yeah, same.
But in case you were wondering what pictures we were talking about, let's see. This must be his daughters. Kinda look like him too. And there was the one... An old black and white photo of a man at a desk. Oh yeah, this is the one where he's hard at work. And then the wedding picture here. She's pretty. And did we... Oh, I didn't notice this last time. Last time when I was here. Must be his former home, and what's this? This one seems to be in color. Oh, yeah, he's with mandala there. Okay. Okie dokie. So, I guess we now go and talk to Kalash and hear if he's happy with our results.
To send you aid would leave our own domains undefended. You know this, Kalash.
Undefended against what? Ours is the only domain under attack.
Your charter is quite clear. Recruitment is your responsibility.
You accuse me of negligence. Just how many agents are currently in your employ?
That is precisely the point. We have no agents to spare. I am sorry, Kalash.
So am I, Erelax. New York is getting overwhelmed. When that happens, they will come for you.
Then we must be ready when it comes. Aralax out.
Major Hanum swallow you whole. You heard that, did you?
Yeah. It was kinda hard not to hear that. Who were you talking to? You said we were getting overwhelmed. So who were you talking to?
Lady Aralax, head of the Dublin branch of the Unavowed.
Ah, Dublin.
It is no secret that threats have been escalating. I had hoped to appeal for aid and fill up our ranks. Alas, we are on our own. I respect Lady Aralax, but I should have known better. Never ask a dragon for anything.
Oh, dragon?
You will always regret it.
Damn. Now I want to meet her. Okay, so a blue-green crystal glowing with a mysterious inner light. It's either a Tiffany lamp or a very good replica. The spirits in these bottles are the drinking kind, at least you hope. Oh yeah, we have watched this. We have taken a look at this. Well, let's talk to him, I suppose. Start a new meeting.
Mm-hmm.
What is that crystal? Some kind of magic phone? Magic phone. Did I hear that right? You were speaking to a dragon? Well, let's ask what that... Well, yeah, I'm more interested about the dragon.
A dragon at the head of the Dublin branch of the Unavowed. Yes. She is old. Stuck in her ways. I suppose the same could be said of most of us.
Mm-hmm. And that's a magic phone?
A magic phone? I suppose that is one way of describing it. There are shards of this crystal in every branch of the Unavowed. It allows us to communicate, for whatever good that does.
Okay, well, let's call the meeting.
Yes, duty calls. I have appealed once more for aid. It has been rejected.
Huh, this is my surprised face.
Why do you bother with those cowards, Father?
Show some respect. They are correct. Stubborn, but correct.
We don't need help. We are doing just fine on our own. That sounds a bit too optimistic, I'm sure. You think they shouldn't send us help? Why won't they help us? Aren't we on the same team? Yeah.
Only to a degree. The rules are clear. Each branch is responsible for its own defense and recruitment. In this respect, I have been negligent.
So have all the branches, Father. A sudden rise in threats would have caught any city unprepared.
And we're that city. Lucky us.
I shall appeal again, rest assured. In the meantime, let us go over last night's events.
Yeah, finally. I think it went really well. It could have gone better. Well, I can't come up with how it could have gone better. Well, if we could have turned Jordan back to human, then maybe in that case, but there was no way. I don't think so. I almost got crushed by a giant ice block. Should I say this? I kinda like this, just for comedic relief.
You seem fine to me. As for the others, Mage Beckett, have you recuperated from your ordeal with the fire elemental?
You mean Jordan? Yes. Physically, I'm fine.
And otherwise?
I'll recover. It had to be done.
In that, we can agree. However, I am deeply concerned that this mundane was able to acquire such a powerful spell in the first place.
I gave it to him, or rather my demon self did. My demon started a cult, it put Jordan in charge. It was a demon, not me. Now let's say this.
Yes, but why? Why would a demon do such a thing?
Why do demons do anything?
To create havoc, obviously. Why else?
No, this was too focused, too targeted. We are not dealing with a mindless spirit, bent on chaos and destruction. This demon had a plan, a purpose. We need to learn what it was.
I wish I could remember. It ruined my life is all I know. And how do we do that? Well, I don't want to sound like a whiny bitch, so I wish I could remember.
Fortunately, you won't have to.
Ah, I know that book. You did as I asked, Mage Beckett?
Yes, I did, sir. And it worked. Well, working. It's not quite done yet.
What are you referring to?
Oh, the ritual knife. I did a thaumaturgic scan on it.
Thoma what? I assume this is a good thing. Yeah, Thoma what?
It's a magic thing. Checking objects for imbued magical energy. And I hit pay dirt. The knife was imbued with a very specific energy signature. Your demon's energy, to be precise. It's connected to you, and you alone. That's why you were the only one who could use it properly.
Oh,
Which means we can track it.
great. Let's go get it. I sense a butt coming. So you know where the demon is?
No. Not exactly. The demon's out of your body now. Its energy signature has changed. I can only track where it's been when it was in your body.
Okay, so where... Excuse me. So where did the demon take me? I'm not sure I want to know. Well, we kinda have to know. So where did the demon take me?
It was busy, I'll say that much.
Oh, I bet.
It was all over the map. I'm trying to narrow it down to the areas of greatest activity, but it's slow going. So far, the scan's got you pegged in 2 places. The Bronx, around Gun Hill Station, and Staten Island, by the ferry terminal.
So those are the 2 locations where we can go next, or choose one of the 2. I don't remember going to either of those places. And that's all the information you've got. So we go and do... what, just look around? Well, I don't remember ever going to those places.
Well, you were there. Or at least your body was.
Very well. Check both areas for void activity, and any sign of the demon. We'll show those idiots on the council what New York is made of.
Yeah.
Meeting adjourned.
I wonder what he does in that bottle. He just goes to sleep? Okay, so... I guess we just go.
The hour grows late, and the trail grows cold. Let us be off.
Okay, let's go. Okay, now I know to look at this map. So Astor PlayStation, East Village, we have been there, we don't need to go there. Gun Hill Station, Bronx, and St. George Terminal, Staten Island. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go to the island first. Oh hey, it's the Statue of Liberty. Oh, this looks so pretty. What are you whistling?
I know that song. Lowlands Away, isn't it?
Yes, an old shanty. Being at sea just reminds me of younger days.
That's nice.
Well, don't let me stop you. We could use a bit of cheer on a dreary night like this.
Okay, so we
No.
can...
I shall not lose myself in the past. Let us proceed.
This walkway extends east towards Marina. The promenade leads west towards a large sculpture. The ferry terminal is deserted at the time of night, so...
Seriously? It took forever to get here. Let's finish investigating here first.
Oh yeah, okay, so we just go back this way. Okay, I was just checking, Eli. I was just checking. Well, let's go here, I suppose.
So he's
Oh.
like the others.
There are no others.
Janie, this is rotten and you know it.
It's a tragedy, Vicky. That's all this is.
God damn it. You know what? I need a drink. Come talk to me if you want to do your damn job.
Well, what's going on here? Is she a detective? Her body is covered by a mildew-stained tarp. She stands at attention, struggling to retain her dignity in the pouring rain. Well, let's talk to her.
Sorry, miss. You shouldn't be here. You need to leave.
Well, it's not like anyone stopped me. I'm a reporter from the Staten Island Gazette. What happened to you? Who was that woman you were arguing with? Well, maybe we should do this first. I'm a reporter.
Is that still in business? I'll cooperate as much as I can, but I can't tell you much. This is just a Tragedy. A senseless tragedy.
Senseless tragedy, huh? And who was that young woman you were arguing with?
Vicky? Nobody. Stay clear of her if you know what's good for you.
Okay, so we have to go and talk to her. What kind of tragedy exactly?
It's a tragedy. Just a tragedy. A senseless tragedy.
Well, you're not really helping us here, are you? Can you be a bit more detailed than that? What kind of tragedy? I mean, he or she is bleeding and everything.
It's a tragedy. That's all this is.
Well, you are not helpful at all. Let's try this again. What happened?
It's...
Let me guess. A tragedy?
a tragedy. That's all this is.
Ah, goddammit. Well, fine. Be like that.
Sure. Please try and stay clear.
Okay, so... I assume that I can't go and take a closer look at the body for as long as she is here. Unless I distract her somehow. Yeah, I can't take a closer look at her. Should I... let's see... I don't know. Maybe Mandala could talk to her?
I have nothing to say.
Okay, fine. Eli? Maybe you are better at small talk.
Don't know what I'd say.
Okay, never mind. You both suck. I don't think that any of you can do anything with this body here. At least for as long as she's here. Okay, let's just leave for now and look for her.
Vinny, come on. You and me, we go back.
You think I don't know that? But you keep bothering people. You keep bothering me.
She was your wife, you asshole.
It was a tragedy, Vicky. That's all it was.
Everyone keeps saying that.
You're serious?
Dead-ass serious. Now leave, Santina.
Well, screw you too, buddy.
Did you hear that? Again with the just a tragedy.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Yes, the deadpan delivery, the blank expression. Something is definitely amiss.
It's almost as if these people are lying. Or maybe they are, I don't know, mass hypnotized or something like that, I don't know. But hey, we'll find out eventually, don't we?
Hey, new faces, alright. Come on in, dry yourself off.
Okay. Not very busy place, I see. A used matchbook with the name of the bar. A flyer for our psychic hotline. Okay. A wide variety of local beers on tap. He's smiling pleasantly. He looks eager for some company. A horror film about a nightstick possessed by a serial killer. Not bad. The drink of the month is Vinny's Vodka Martini. Sounds tempting. Well, let's have a chat with him, whatever his name is. But hey, we'll learn his name right about now, I'm sure. This is your place?
My name's on the sign.
So you are Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny.
You're a sharp one.
So I have been told.
Ha! I like you guys.
So, who were you arguing with outside?
Oh, sorry you had to see that. Vicky and me, we go back. I help her out where I can, but there are limits.
Why does Vicky need help? Vicky said something about your wife. Or maybe that's too fast.
If you don't know, I probably shouldn't say. You guys are obviously not from the neighborhood.
Oh, I'm dead ass serious from this neighborhood. Far days. Well, let's try the actor option since we have it.
Your accent's not bad. You could pass for a local, but no.
Damn.
Vicky's an old friend, and a good cop once upon a time. I ain't portraying that. Even if she has become the neighborhood nut.
Well, she said something about your... Actually, let's just ask this first. So, neighborhood nut?
You've seen her around. You know what I'm talking about. She skeeves everyone out. The cops want nothing to do with her. Even her own family's ready to write her off.
Well, that's quite harsh, isn't it? Her own family won't talk to her?
I said enough. Sorry. Hey, hat guy? You okay?
I'm fine. It's just what you said. To turn away from your own family, it's the hardest thing in the world.
Could be. Vicky made it easy for him, I'll say that much.
Okay, she must have done something... either done or said something very bad to make it easy for them. Well, she said something about your wife.
It was a tragedy.
Of course
Yeah,
it was. Look at that
It was
face.
a tragedy. That's all it was.
He looks like he's hypnotized all of a sudden. That blank stare.
It was a tragedy. That's all it was.
God damn it, you people. That's all you have to say about your wife and her death?
It was a tragedy. That's all it was.
He's so possessed.
I ain't
Yeah.
going anywhere.
And now he's back to normal. Okay, well this is suspicious, alright. I assume that you don't wanna drink or anything?
Don't know what I'd say.
Just testing.
I have nothing to say.
Okay, I guess I'm the one doing the talking here anyway. A note scrawled with some popular drink recipes. Okay. Well, he's no use to us, I'm afraid. Let's just try and find this wiki.
That man, Vinny, did his emotions read a bit false to you?
Yeah, I noticed that too.
You're not wrong. His wife died. He's been brainwashed not to think about it. He should be grieving. He needs to be grieving. It's just what you do.
A dark alley snakes its way between the bar and storage facility. So we could go there. Are you two coming? G&M storage. You two, are you coming? I was thinking about going to the dark alley, but I'm kinda afraid to do that alone. Well, let's see, maybe if I walk a bit further like this, they will follow me. Oh wait, I didn't want to...
That's crap
Ah,
and
never
you know
mind,
it.
she's here.
Keep your voice down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wouldn't want to embarrass you.
Jesus, V. It's not that. You can't be here. Everyone already looks at me funny. Can't you just stop?
People are dead. How many are gonna pile up before you do something?
It's a tragedy, Vicky. That's all this is.
Right, sure. I'm going for a walk. See you around, Donnie.
Bye.
Okay, well she's gone once again. This cop is barely out of his teens. He's entranced by his phone.
Huh? Sorry, I was a bit distracted.
Yeah, I noticed. You're waiting for the bus? You look pretty engrossed on your phone there. I couldn't help but overhear that argument you were having. There's a dead body around the corner. Around the corner? I didn't see any bodies around the corner, or maybe we're just jesting, I don't know. But let's just start casually. You waiting for the bus?
Yep, saving up to buy a car. Until then, I ride the bus with the plebes. Could be worse. At least cops ride free.
Well, that's nice. That's an upside. And you look pretty engrossed on your phone there.
I guess I am. You ever play Trollgate? It's like digital crack.
Oh.
I created a character when I was like 16. They got me hooked for life.
Ah, those goddamn mobile games. Goddamn mobile games. I couldn't help but overhear that argument. Well, let's actually say this part first. There's a dead body around the corner.
Janie's on that one, isn't she? It's a tragedy. That's all it is.
Yes, of course it is. So, what was that argument about?
Nobody. You didn't see me with anyone.
Actually, I did see. Sorry to tell you, but I did see you arguing with someone.
Shit. I mean, crap. Damn it, Vicky. Why do you have to screw up everything? Don't tell anyone, okay? I'll never hear the end of it.
Well, I guess we can do that. Is Vicky really the neighborhood nut? Is it true Vicky's family turned against her? Well, is she really a nut?
Who said that? Was it Vinny? Fucking Vinny. Of course, he's not wrong, is he?
Well, is it true that Vicky's family turned against her?
Turned against her? Who said that? I haven't turned against her.
Wait, you're related to Vicky?
Fine. Now you know. She's my sister. I'm not
Well,
trying
damn.
to make a big deal out of that, okay? Vicky's been nothing but trouble ever since she got shot.
Vicky was shot.
Right in the shoulder. It was during that nightclub shooting last year. Vicky was the only one to get out alive.
Well, damn.
That kind of thing is bound to mess anybody up. But Vicky isn't Vicky anymore.
I see. So Vicky is messed up how?
That's just it. We don't know. She just got weird, angry all the time, twitchy, paranoid. She keeps bothering people with questions, trying to solve cases that we closed a long time ago.
Okay, so what cases did Vicky try to reopen? If Vicky is such a problem, why don't you stop her? So brother and sister are both cops. What kind of tragedy? Well, he's just gonna say tragedy, because of course he does. Of course he will. I guess we can ask all of this.
Just tragedies. That's
Of
all they
course.
are. Each of them, just a tragedy.
Well, you're not helping me either, are you? If Vicky is such a problem, why don't you stop her?
She's a Santina. That name still carries some weight around here. At least until she takes it too far. Which she will, the way she's going.
You sound almost ashamed of her. Your own sister.
Hey, man, you think I haven't tried talking to her? Tried to get her counseling, whatever? She won't listen. I feel bad for her, but she's gone somewhere none of us can follow. I'm not getting dragged down with her, and that's a fact. If she wants to live in Vinny's crap basement, that's her business.
So Vicky lives under Vinny's bar?
Yeah, since her severance package ran out, that's all she can afford.
Ah, okay, so maybe that's where the dark alleyway could lead, was going to lead us if we went there. Okay. So a brother and sister and both are cops.
All of us Santinas are cops.
Oh,
Our
damn.
dad, grandpa, my two big brothers. It's a family thing. At least, until now.
Okay. Entire family of cops. Okay. So I know that it's going to be pointless to ask this, but
Like I said, it's just a tragedy. A tragedy.
Look at that blank
That's all
look.
it is.
such a blank, such a blank look, almost as if he's lifeless. Well, see you around, officer.
Right. See you.
Okay. Well, now we know, or at least I think I know, where that alleyway is leading us. So let's not go there just yet. A heavy oak door to the old police station. Well, we don't have any reason to go to the police station. Welcome to New York Police Department. 120... I can barely read that. 120 something Staten Island, New York. It must be the address or something, I don't know. A quiet path to the waterfront. Well, let's continue. Oh, more visions. Oh my god, what is that?
Summoner, you have made a grave error. Return me to my world immediately.
Why, is this a bad time? Hear me out, General. General? Oh what? You are in my control. Well, it's just that I don't even know what's the relationship of these two. Hear me out, General.
I have no time for talk. You summoned me in the middle of battle.
Oh.
I am the General Commander. Without me, my soldiers are doomed to failure.
Well, damn. This is indeed. Oh, this was a bad time to call out this guy. They were doomed to failure anyway. I know this, General. It is why I called you. How's the war effort going anyway? I like this the best.
So you summoned me to mock me? How very human. It is no secret our efforts are going poorly. Perhaps even futile. They poison our waters. They destroy our resources, our homes, our lives. So we fight. Outnumbered and outmatched, but what choice do we have?
Surrender. A choice is exactly what I am offering you. That's a self-defeating attitude. We need to change that. Would you rather complain or would you rather win? A choice is exactly what I'm offering you.
We choose to live. If you have counsel to offer, I am listening.
Then listen close. Good, this could work out well, for both of us. This is going to be fun. Then listen close.
Was that?
One of the merfolk? I cannot say for certain.
Oh yeah, they can see it too. Ouch, ow, ow. What power drilled into my skull? Stop the island from spinning, please.
Oh, take it easy.
Yes, try and get your bearings.
You can lean over the rail if you need to, throw up. I guarantee nobody will notice the smell around here. You seem all right. Good.
Okay, so did I hear you right? That was a mermaid? Or more like a merman? What was that thing? What did that demon do? So, that was a mermaid?
One of the merfolk, yes. The demon summoned it. But how? To open such a path takes tremendous energy. Energy that a demon alone should not possess. Such a thing is impossible. And yet, I spoke it, so it must be true.
Maybe I'm just special? So mer people exist. One problem at a time, let's keep digging. So, mer people exist.
Yes, and the less you express your surprise at every supernatural encounter, the faster we can get on with things.
Okay.
Speaking of, let us venture forward. We will learn nothing standing here in the rain.
Okay, so... Anything here? Maybe the demon dropped something? Down here? No. Doesn't look like it, no. Okay, let's move on. I think I should end the episode here, but at the same time I really want to just keep playing. This is very interesting. But wait, can't we go anywhere else from here?
Eli, I've been meaning to ask, how are you coping?
Huh? I'm coping fine. Why?
Until recently, we have only entered the field once or twice a month.
Oh, we have heard this already.
Now we are out almost every...
And we are back here. Okay. Well, my only guess where Vicky is right now. She must be somewhere. She must be at her own place, and I think I know how to get there. It should be somewhere around here, around this corner in the dark alley. Oh, another ghost.
And in a back alley, no less.
Whoever this was, they are beyond our help.
It's fuzzy and indistinct.
Ignore the ghost. I get it.
Yeah, let's ignore it, I suppose. A heavy metal door pitted with rust marks. An old and weathered keypad is embedded next to the door. And of course we don't know the password, and the door is locked, obviously. Yes, of course it is. A heavy cinder block has been abandoned on the ground. A vile-smelling heap of oozing trash bags. Well, let's actually ask what these two think about this case so far.
What's up?
Do you know anything about this area?
Staten Island. It's like a big, small town, isn't it? I used to have an aunt who lived out here, back when it was called Richmond County. She's probably dead now. At 132 years old, she'd have to be.
Yeah, so sad. So who are the merfolk?
Well, I've never actually met one, but from what I've read, they used to come to our world quite often. There are countless stories about mer creatures helping a drowning sailor. They were a fairly peaceful race. Going by your vision, I'm not sure that's accurate anymore.
Well, they seem to be just defending themselves against a more superior foe, so... yeah. Could you fire read something for me? That's an interesting suggestion. What do you think we should do now?
Nothing else to say, except I'd really like to learn more about Vicky Santina. Maybe there's someone we could ask.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. Let's talk to Mandala next.
Yes.
You know anything about this area?
This was all farmland, once upon a time. At least, that is the way I remember it. Over 150 small farms, and one palatial estate belonging to him.
You're gonna complain about Captain Billop again, aren't you?
It is not a complaint. It is the truth. Have you heard the myth surrounding that man? It is a total falsehood.
Who? The myth of Captain Billop? Tell me. I can't say I know that name. Is that even a real historical captain that we are talking about, or just made up? Maybe some of you guys can tell me in the comments.
Here we go.
Hush. Hundreds of years ago, the ownership of this island was in dispute between New York and New Jersey. So the Duke of York made a challenge. If the island could be circumnavigated by a vessel in 24 hours, it would be given to New York. The story goes that Captain Christopher Billop performed this feat, and thus Staten Island belongs to New York to this day. But it did not happen that way. The city was under attack by the Bish Khan. My mother commandeered Billop's vessel. She chased it around the whole island before killing it. Billop was drunk in his cabin the entire time, and yet he was awarded a 1,600-acre estate. Still, one must not dwell, as tempting as it may be.
Okay, so that's what happened. So your mother was a ship captain and a pirate too, maybe.
Of a sort. I believe the correct term is pirate, Captain.
Yeah, I knew it.
But I do not wish to dwell on the past. Not at the moment. Ask me later, when we are finished here.
Yes, I will, okay. So who are the merfolk?
My father used to tell me stories of them. Millennia ago, they would traverse the void between our worlds quite freely. They were a peaceful, generous people. Many a drowning sailor was saved by the lucky chance of a merfolk being nearby. But, judging by your vision, that has since changed.
Okay, well, any thoughts what we should do next?
Vicky Santina appears to be the center of the goings-on around here. I would very much like to speak to her.
You know what? Me too.
Agreed.
Okay, now, Eli?
What's up?
So I was just thinking that, could you fire read something for me?
Sure. What do you need?
Actually, let me ask you about something else. Okay, so we have the option to ask him to read something for us from books that were destroyed or burned, more specifically. But that's good to know.
Right behind you.
Okay, you know what, folks? Now I'm going to end this episode here. And in the next episode, let's try to find Wiki. Maybe figure out the password for this door, which presumably leads to her own place, possibly. Or just to the back rooms of the bar here. So let's try to find Wiki and try to learn more about this case. So, until next time. Thank you for watching once again and see you next time for more Unavowed.